Hey my dear friends, welcome to this video. In this video I'm gonna teach you how to make this awesome form, which is the monkey expression form. It means when you click the email input, see the monkey expression change. If you write an email, now if I click on password tab, the monkey expression changes. And when I come over my login button, as you can see, it changed again. So this form is really cool, right? Now let's see how to make it. To make this form, first of all, make a folder. I call it monkey expression form. Open the visual code, drag and drop in this folder inside the visual code. Create a file called index.html. Inside it, write the basic HTML5 structure. Give it a title, monkey expression form. Inside the body, I make a div with the class of wrapper to put everything inside this one. After that, I make another div with a class of emojis, and I put all the emojis inside this one. Inside this one, I make a div with a class of normal, and after that, I make another div with a class of closed, and just like that, I make another div with a class of open, and one more with a class of click. I give all of them another class name of emoji. Copy this one and paste into every div inside these emojis. After that, I have to copy this monkey icon. To get it, go to this website, emojipedia.org, and from here just search for monkey face. Once you did that, copy and paste those emojis in here. The first one is normal, the other one is closed eyes, and this one is open eyes, and the last one is the clicked one. Once you did that, make another div with a class of form. Inside this one, we make a label for the email. I call it email. After that, make an input for email and give it the name of the email and an ID of email. I also give it a placeholder, example email at example.com. Also put required. After that, make another label for password and make an input of password. Give it the name of password and also an ID of password. Once you did that, make a button. I call it login. Just give button a class of login button, and also we give it an event listener of on mouse and mouse over, and this run a function called button hover, which we later make it on JavaScript. Once this is finished, let's see how our form looks. I open my page with a live server. I divide my screen into half to check everything in real time. And this is how our form looks like. It doesn't look nice. We have to make another file. I call it style.css. Let's link it into my HTML. I link my style.css. I go to my style.css. First of all, I import the Google library and I remove the default design from our page. Save this one. After that, I give a design to my body, page body. I display everything into the flex. Flex direction should be column. I justify content in the center. I align the item into the center. I give my page a height of 100 view edge, and I also give my page a background color of this color. I choose this nice color. This is how our form looks like now. After that, I give design to my wrapper, so I select my wrapper by class. I give it display of flex. I give it a flex direction of column. I give it a background of this color. Also give it a padding of 13 pixel. I give it a border 1 pixel dotted in this color CCC. I give it a border radius of 7 pixel. Also give it a width of 415 pixel. And last thing, I give it a box shadow 7 pixel, 7 pixel, 20 pixel RGB 0000001. Let's save. This is how our form looks like now. Now from the wrapper I select the emojis. I select the emoji and I give it some style. I want to display everything into the flex. I want to justify content in the center. I want a line item in the center, and I also want to give a margin button of 20 pixel. After that I select the I have to select all of my emojis, which is normal, close, open and collect. So let's select them by class, normal, and after that the closed one, and after that the open one, and after that the click one. Once we select all of them, I want to display and none. I want to hide them for now. After that I make two class, one active, and I display block. And after that I make another class of deactive, which is display none. Once we did that, I select the form, and from form I select input. I give design to my inputs. I give them a border of 1 pixel dashed gray. I give them border radius of 5 pixel. I give them a font size of 16 pixel. I give them a height of 14 pixel. And after that I give them a padding of 10 pixel. Also give them a margin at the bottom. I give it 10 pixel, and after that I give it a color RGB and 14, 40 and 40. After that I give it a font weight of 500 and the transition all 0.4 second. Now if you click our form, it doesn't focus, so I select the input and I give it a focus. I change the background color to this color. Now it looks much better. After that I also change the color of its sticks also. FFF. Yeah, now it looks much better. After that I also want to change the placeholder text. So from the form I select input and placeholder. I give a color to my placeholder, which is BF. This nice color. And after that I select form, and from form input, and when input is on focus, I select the placeholder, and now I change the color to 0659C. This looks much better now. After that I select the form label. I give the font weight of 500. After that I give it a font size of 20 pixel and also a margin bottom of 10 pixel. Okay, after that I select the login. Let's see what is it, the login button. I select the login button by the class and I apply some design for this one. I give it a margin top of 20 pixel, a width of 100%, height of 55 pixel, border, I set the border to none, and after that I want to remove the outline also, set it to none, and I guess change the font size to 18 pixel, and I give a border radius of 7 pixel, and I give the color of FFF, and I change the cursor to pointer, and also want to give it a background of 0659C, and after that I make a transition for this one. Transition is 0.3 second is like our button looks nice. Now we have to give it a hover, so I select my button on hover. I just change the background color, the background to this color. Now it looks much nicer. Okay, once we did that, I have to come down, come at bottom. I put everything inside this wrapper. Okay. Okay, let's check what's wrong. Okay, this is not box sizing, it is box shadow. Let's save that one, and I give the style to emojis but not to emoji itself, so let's select that one. Let's select it by class dot emoji, and I give it some design. I give it a font size of 7 rem. Also give it a cursor to set the cursor to pointer. I want the users to not to be able to click this one, so I set it to user select none. Okay, and after that let's save this one. Okay, it looks, we missed something else also. Okay, we gave design to input, but we didn't give the design to our form itself. So let's select our form from the wrapper. I select the form and let's give it some design. I want to display everything in the flex, and I want the flex direction to be in column. It looks much nicer. Okay, our CSS is done. We give everything design. Now let's make another file. I call it main dot, or maybe script.js. Just make this file. Go to the index.html. Before you're closing the body tag, just write a script and put it inside the source. I will link our script.js into our HTML index.html. Now go to your script. The first thing you have to do is to select every element from the HTML element to our JavaScript. So make a constant. The first one is I want to select this faces, this normal, close, open, click. So selecting my constant, I call it normal face equal to document.query selector, and I want to select the normal. Okay, there's one L. After that I want to select the close face. After that I select open face. After that the click face. After that I select the ML, the ML input, which is, let's see, the ML I want to select it with the ID of email. After that I want to select the password input in document query selector. Okay, in this one I want to select it by ID of password, and after that I want to select my button, login button equal to document.query selector, and this one is, let's see what is this, login button. I select it by class of login button, and that's it. We select every element. Now the first thing I want to do is to display the normal face while the page is load. So I say window dot add event add event listener, and I add an event listener of load, and when it runs an error function. Inside this error function I say the normal face, and I want to add a class for this one, and that class is this class, which is active, which put the display to block. So I put this class inside here. As you can see, when the page is loaded we display this emoji. After that I want, when I press this email input field, I have to do something with it. Let's, before doing that, go to the password field, put a password placeholder 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, something like that, and make it required. Okay, why it doesn't show the type is not password? No, it's password. Okay, we have to close the placeholder. Okay, what's the problem? Okay, let's put star. We can put like that, we put like this. Okay, go back to your script. Now I want to, when I press the input field, I want another expression for my emoji. Okay, to do that, select your ML input and add an event listener to it. This event listener will be run on click, and this run this error function. Okay, what this function does, I select the open face, which is this one. I want to display this open emoji here. So I select open face, and what I do is I add a class to it, classless.add, and what I add is the active class. I want to display that one. Now if I click, you see this emoji will be displayed, but I want to hide this one. To hide that one, that is the normal face. So I want to select the normal face, classless.remove. I want to remove this active class from this one. Let's save. You see, when I click the input field, the emoji changes. Okay, now I want to do the same thing for the password field, which is password input, and I want to add an event listener to this one, which runs on click, and this run an error function. And what this arrow function do is, just like before, I want to display the close emoji, this one, when I press the password. So I select the close face, add class list, and I want to add class list dot add. What I add is the active class list. Okay, when I click on input I get this one, and when I click the password I get this one, but I want to hide this one. Okay, to hide that one, I just want to hide the normal face. Okay, it looks nice. Okay, and I also want to remove this open face. So select your open face and just change the add to remove. Save. Now it looks much nicer, but when I again come back to the email output, I get it again. So what I do is I go to the email input. Once I have removed the class from normal face, I also have to remove from the close face classless dot remove active, and just like that. And now it looks nice, you see. I also want one more for my login. Okay, and in the index.html we set our button to run this button hover function on mouse over. So we create this function here, function, I call it button hover, and what this function does is, this function will I want to display the click face on this one, so I choose the click face. I use class list dot add, and I want to add the active. When I come here, you see this emoji will be displayed, but I want to hide the other ones. To do that, it's very easy. I want to hide the normal face dot class list dot remove active. Just copy this port, and after that I want to remove the open face, and just like that, dot class list remove active. And I also want to remove the close face dot add class remove active. Now let's see. Yeah, but when I come back to the password or input field, I get that emoji back. So I have to remove the emoji from this login button, this click face, from this two also. That's very easy. I go to the email input, I select that click face and I remove it. I also come to the password input, I select that click face and remove it by class list remove active. Now let's check it. When I press the email, I get this nice emoji. When I come to the password, I get this nice emoji, and I come back to the button, you see, I get this nice emoji. And when I click again to the email, I get that emoji again. And that's it. I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, subscribe and press the bell icon. If you have any question, let me know in the comment below. Have a great time.